Three, yes, three must-haves for your event run-through. Now, my big idea that's not in my list of three is to actually schedule a run-through, meaning put it on the calendar, put it on the run of show. Let your team know that before the event, we're gonna gather, we're gonna huddle, we're gonna spend 15, 20 minutes to walk through these three things that are so important and crucial to an event. Now, I have been a part of thousands of events over my career, and the last minute, oh my goodness, we need to get together and talk about it thing is never quite what you need emotionally or in the moment logistically to make it happen. So make sure that number one, not even number one, before that you actually put it on the calendar. But my number one is to vision cast. That means if you're producing an event or the person responsible for this run through, make sure you don't jump right into my second point, which is logistics. Make sure you spend some time backing out a little bit and talk about why are we doing this event? Who is the audience? What is the win of this experience? Maybe a bit of a reminder. You also often have a camera operator or someone who might be on lights or a stagehand or a stage manager that wasn't there during the lead up to it and they just literally walked in the day of the event. They need to know, at least for a couple minutes, of what this event's all about. It's extremely helpful to bring everyone together to get on the same page. Vision cast, the audience is important. Who's coming into the room? What have they been going through? What is the new theme? What is the new mission? What are we working through at this event? And the win for yourself is when we get in the car and leave, we pack up our equipment and we get out of here. What was our win? Did we feel like we totally knocked it out of the park? Are we proud of what we accomplished? So vision cast is important. Number two, logistics. That's right. Who is doing what by when? What are we going to be doing to make this successful that might not be in the limelight out in the front of the stage? Who is doing what is an important part of this. And when it comes to logistics is maybe getting to know the people's names you're going to be talking to on headset. Maybe it's understanding where the exit doors are in case something happens at the event. We had a giant projector go out in an event recently and it was so amazing to watch. While I was on stage, 5 people climbing this tower, taking a projector down, while within 30 seconds, I watched 2 other team members running across the back of the event, knowing that the power had shut off at the venue on just one side of the event. It was back up within 15, 20 seconds. Nobody in the audience really knew, but I knew in my mind because our team had covered logistics. We knew who to go to by when, who to go to in that moment, and it was so fun to watch. Now, me being the host and MC, I just sort of kept going. I just kept rolling with it. I was like, all right, team's gonna figure it out. But I had peace of mind because we had done our pre-event walkthrough and we knew if something went wrong, who to go to and to go to fast. Now, the run of show is important when it comes to logistics, is knowing that run of show, that's sort of your holy grail of the event. That way folks that might be on the peripheral or maybe in another room or another part of your venue, they can look and see, what time is it? Oh, they're in this part of the session, meaning we have 15 minutes until this happens. It's why the run of show is extremely important. As someone, and I'll be honest, I don't want to always stick to the timing of the run of show. I know producers don't always love me for that, but there's moments in the show where there's some flexibility, but there's also some moments where we have to stick to our times. And so being respectful of that run of show and knowing that we're going to finish early or maybe a little bit late and have a little flexibility is important, but also it's great for logistically folks that are in and around the event to know what's going on. All right, number 3 is a cue to cue with your audio-visual team. Now, this is not just talking about the elements, this is actually seeing that first video up on the screen. It's hearing that audio cue for the walk-up for the keynote speaker. It's having your keynote speaker and your president and your vice president and maybe a panel of folks that are gonna be on stage, physically walking up on stage, knowing the stairs they're gonna walk up. Is it 3 stairs, is it 4? Is there a handrail, is there not? Where am I seated, am I standing? What kind of microphone am I using? Actually hearing all those elements cue to cue. This helps a ton of those folks who get up on stage that might go, oh, I had no idea there was so much light up here. We've all seen folks on stage that you could tell they didn't actually get up there and practice it before. It really cares for your audience that way. It helps the folks that are running the audio visual elements see, feel, and hear what that looks like. And I also know that a video, as an MC, as a host primarily, which is what my role is, when we have a video, I like to know what the last 15 seconds of that video are so I can understand the emotion that's coming out of it and how I'm going to introduce the next speaker. We had an incredible keynote speaker at an event recently that had a really, really emotional video that when the video finished, I was crying. And so when I was watching it during the run through, I had to watch it and I didn't even have to conjure the tears the second time I saw it, but it really helped me know that, oh my goodness, this is gonna be a really heavy moment, an important moment to transition correctly. And I wouldn't have known that unless we actually walked through all the audio, all the video, and got folks on and off stage. This is something that's very easily missed. This is gonna be way longer than that 15, 20 minutes that I mentioned, but the more complex your show, the more time you're gonna need for that walkthrough to make sure everybody feels comfortable, to make sure the event is on point. And once again, if you like this video, we'd love for you to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. Videos that we come out with, we'd love for you to be the first one that watches those. Listen, we put this channel together to create events that people love and help leaders just like you do just that. The only way we grow this channel is if you share this video. If this video made an impact for you, you enjoyed it, please comment below, share the video. We can only grow this channel by folks that are being impacted by what we share. And if we can help you at all, please let us know in the comments, and we would love to be a part of your next event.